Getting creative to raise money for the homes and schools impacted by the floods. I'm Wale Ali at Lemon Avenue Elementary, where a fourth grader took it upon herself to raise hundreds of dollars.
ABC 10 News at 6 starts now.
When we seen the roof collapse, then we could see the mold, how bad it was.
This was the scene for a San Ysidro family weeks after the January storms. A partial ceiling collapse with black mold everywhere. Thank you for joining us this Wednesday evening. I'm Kimberly Hunt, and tomorrow marks 1 month since historic flooding devastated entire neighborhoods. New at 6 o'clock, ABC 10 News reporter Michael Chen shows us the aftermath that many flood victims are now dealing with.
There is literally a mushroom.
This is what a horrified Joselin Rodriguez saw 2 Saturdays ago in the bedroom of the San Ysidro home where she lived with her 6-year-old son and elderly parents.
And I was like, you know what, this can't be right.
The first signs of trouble some 5 days after the January flooding, with a ceiling leak in the living room. Later, she found mold in the bathroom and bubbling on several walls.
This is all water damage.
On the day after she discovered the mushroom,
And we were getting ready for church, and all of a sudden we heard a loud bam.
part of her living room ceiling collapsed.
When we seen the roof collapse, then we could see the mold, how bad it was.
Rodriguez is not alone. Chris Rainbow, owner of 911 Flood Pros, is helping lead a group of contractors and restoration businesses in aiding flood victims.
So we have seen quite a few homes where the homeowners have not done anything to the property yet because they're trying to come up with a determination of who's going to help pay for things. And in those cases, we are seeing mold.
Rainbow says signs of mold include a musty, wet carpet smell, bubbling on the walls, and yes, mushrooms, which signal conditions are ripe for mold. He says you should seek professional help, especially if asbestos or lead is involved. But knows some flood victims are dealing with the mold themselves.
Rainbow does advise measures like a protective suit, along with goggles, a respirator, gloves.
This is a polyurethane plastic.
Rainbow says the moldy area must be isolated and any mold bagged to prevent it from spreading. Back in San Ysidro, Rodriguez's family is staying at a hotel on a voucher and searching for permanent housing. For any flood victims dealing with mold, she has this message.
At the first sign of mold, just go into action. A lot of things you can replace in this world can't replace your health.
Michael Chen, ABC 10 News.
Rainbow says most restoration contractors will come out for free assessments if you have mold concerns. A GoFundMe campaign has been set up to help the Rodriguez family find new housing. We have a link under this story on 10news.com. The city is trying to prevent a disaster like